Pokemaniacs, welcome back. Happy holidays, everybody. Hopefully, you and yours and all your family, friends, loved ones, and all those you hold dear have had a wonderful Christmas, a great holiday season, and a great, wonderful, safe, happy new year coming up next week. So, that being said, did Santa leave you any Pokemon cards? I hope so. If you did, let me know in the comments what you got. Hopefully some of you got some packs, some product, even maybe some singles. Let me know. Curious. So if you guys don't know, I've been doing this for about 10 months or so. Got really deep into Pokemon, and I've decided to start selling my collection. I still love Pokemon, and now and then I might buy a couple packs here and there, a couple products. But I'm really just trying to sell product right now. And I tell you what, some of my old cards, they're quite valuable. And it's a lot of fun kind of being on the opposite end versus, always buying and kind of collecting and, having keeping some product sealed, opening up all the time. For the most part, you guys don't know, check out all the videos. We've opened a ton of product. And we've gotten really lucky over these last few months. And now we're on the opposite end. We're not going to be buying nearly anything. Still going to be following the hobby because I love it. I love Pokemon. And focusing on selling, focusing on putting my energy into doing that, as well as learning and keeping up to date with Pokemon news, which is what we're going to talk about today. Kind of getting to our point here, right? Is New Year. New Pokemon set. Now, the newest set right now is Phantasmal Flames. It's been out there, and you can pretty much find Phantasmal Flames packs anywhere. My local Walmart stocked, I think, 2 days before Christmas Eve, like the 23rd, 22nd even, maybe. And there's still Phantasmal Flames sleeves at that Walmart, a lot of them. Now, you might think that's because Phantasmal's been out for a while. People are only interested in the 2 Charizard cards. Fair. But there is still Pokemon product out in the wild. In other stores, I think Targets I've seen, they've had more than just Phantasmal Flames product. A lot of different retailers, especially now that the holiday season has been upon us and is now, we're moving past it. There's still product in stores even after Christmas. Five Below, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. Costco just released the Unova Heavy Hitters box within the last few days, depending on your part of the country. It just released here in my part today. And literally, there's product still in stores at like noon, 1 o'clock, which isn't unheard of. Most Costco and or Sam's Club exclusive Pokemon items are gone within like hours, if not sooner. And maybe it's because it's Black Bolt White Flare. I personally love both of those sets. But people just aren't buying as much. Now, there could be a variety of reasons. The hobby is slowing down, potentially. There are a lot less people scalping Pokemon because, again, the market's on a downturn. And the market's on a downturn because product is everywhere. And that's just kind of what we've all been hoping for, right? Product to be more readily available for those of us that love Pokemon, that want to collect it, that aren't just in it for the money. I know the money is exciting. It's great to pull a card that's worth $400 or $500, a couple $100. It's great. It adds to the thrill of opening packs, at least for me. Maybe not for you, but for me. And everybody is out there selling. Again, maybe it's the economy. Maybe it's the time of year. People just want extra money, time to cash in. A lot of reasons. Everybody has their own unique reason why they're cashing in or selling product. And that's fine. It all is part of the hobby. You can't always have everything go up in value because then you just price people out. We got to bring it down a little bit, kind of have it fall back down to reality. And it's just part of the hobby. I've heard it for months now. There's ups and downs. It's just part of any industry, hobby, whatever, stock market, precious metals. They all go up and down. They can't always go up. So it's a good thing for the hobby that's going down. There is actually news that's been released. I think it was a week or two ago that Pokemon has bought a big warehouse type building to have more printing ability, to print more cards, which is going to be great for the hobby. The more they produce, the more readily available product is, the better chances you have of getting product without having to pay some guy to wait in a line for 6 hours upon a release. So that's a good thing. You can probably find product in your neck of the woods. And don't forget you got Dollar General, Family Dollar. There's so many stores right now, as well as online. Pokemon Center, they drop product once, twice a week. They haven't done much around the last couple of weeks because of the holiday. But we're going to talk about what's coming in January. So the fact that there's more Pokemon product available is great. And it's only going to get better, hopefully, within the next month or so. Because, again, there's nothing new coming out within the next month. There's going to be a lot of re-releases, a lot of the same stuff we've seen. And maybe some older sets will kind of get re-released in the next few weeks. Just stay tuned. We'll have to find out together. And I feel next week Pokemon Center is potentially going to drop some pre-orders for Ascended Heroes product. That's what we're going to get into today. Ascended Heroes. I think Ascended Heroes is going to be huge. Probably one of the biggest sets, obviously, of 2026, because it's the first set of the year. Of course it's going to be the biggest. No, it's going to be huge. For the simple fact, Phantasmal Flames, there was huge hype. And then when it released, the pull rates were really good. And a lot of people pulled the Charizard quite easily. And even people are pulling the Gold Mega Charizard. So I think that kind of diminished the demand as much. And all the other cards are pretty cheap. It's better just to buy the singles than to waste money on packs in that regard, as far as the odds were to get cards you want. And so I think that's part of the reason why, one of the many factors in why Pokemon Hobby, right now it's in a lull, if you will. People are selling. The prices are going down in value. Not so much vintage and not so much, like, what do they call it? Mid-era. Mid-era stuff, that's going through the roof. It's the modern stuff that's out there in just an abundance, and it's tough to sell those. I guess if the price is right, you can probably sell it to somebody, and right now it's a seller's, not so much a seller's market, but a buyer's market. And I guess if you want to sell, you can sell at a low price, so it'll work in your favor if you want quick cash. Again, not for everybody, but if you have the right price, somebody will buy your product. I'm finding that out. Again, I'm not one of those scalpers. I don't scalp. Have never done that. But I think scalpers right now are in a world of hurt. And they're probably selling stuff cheap. So, hey, it is what it is. We've got a product here we're going to open while we chit-chat. We found this a couple weeks ago at Target. It was the last Team Rocket tin they had. I got wind that there was going to be some Team Rocket tins released, and I happened to get there, and there was one left for me. Yay! So we're going to open that up because, again, I did say we're not buying Pokemon as much, but now and then if I'm out and about or I get wind of something that's not really expensive, and I can just go out there and buy it, and we can open some packs while we talk. So Ascended Heroes, I'm sure it's kind of old news for many of you. If it's new news, well, great. And we're going to talk about it briefly. And we're going to open some packs. We've got 3 Destined Rivals, boop-a-doop, and 2 Journey Together. Let's go. So, Ascended Heroes is coming out. January 30th is the official release. And on that date, there's only 2 products that are going to be available. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal, which is why I think as big as the hype is going to be for Ascended Heroes, I can't open this pack. It's going to be a shit show. Why do I say that? Because literally there's only 2 products available upon release. Tech Sticker Collection and a 2-pack blister with promo card. So imagine you're at Target, you're limited to 2 each. And there's only so much product they're going to be able to release on opening day. It's going to be really hard to find product. The hype is real. People are antsy. People are anxious. The scalpers are going to get reinvigorated to get out there and get product because they know it's going to be in short supply and there's so few items being released upon the quote official release for a special set, which I think is really dumb. I think it's going to reignite scalper mania. And the prices for product upon release are going to be outrageously high online. So you might have to have patience to find product. Snorlax. Because unless you're one of those people that have the ability to get to a store upon release, and again, you're just going to get Tech Sticker Collection, which I think is 3 packs, and a 2-pack blister. So you're going to get like 5 packs, and stores that have limits, you're not going to get much product. And everybody's going to want the new set. There's amazing cards in the set. If you haven't checked out the cards, go online, look it up. There's the Mega Gengar, the Mega Dragonite. There are a lot of beautiful SIRs and illustration rares in the set. And it's a special set, so there's going to be probably God packs too. And the fact that you are going to only be able to find 2 products upon release is really bad in my opinion, and I think it's going to be a total shit show. People are going to be scalping like crazy those items upon release. The next set, wave 2, I guess, of the release, so month 2 of Ascended Heroes being live, is going to be when the ETBs release. And those ETBs, they look really cool with the Mega Dragonite on the cover. And those, again, are going to be scalped and hard to find. And that's what Pokemon is doing. I don't agree with it. I think it's going to be really hard to find product. And even if they release a lot, people are going to go around and scalp it everywhere. It's just how it's going to be, I think, I feel. I hope I'm wrong. But in my opinion, it does not look good. And then, month 3, I think you have the poster collection coming out and maybe one other item. I forgot what it is. We got a picture here that you guys will eventually see on this video showing you the items and the release dates. So that's month 3. Now, are they going to be re-releasing what they've released month 1 and 2? So in March, you've got the poster collections coming out. And then in April, the set officially releases the end of January 30th. You don't get booster bundles until April. 4 months into a new set. There's already going to be another set released in March as well. I forgot the name of it. It's going to be really hard to find Ascended Heroes product. Unless they plan on just dumping tractor trailers of product in stores, I don't see how it's not going to be an utter disaster for this brand new specialty set, Ascended Heroes. I just don't see how it's going to be successful for people to find product and to enjoy Pokemon hobby. I think right now people are enjoying the hobby. You could find product, become the new set. It's stupid to release different product once a month for 4 months of a new set. I don't agree with it. But all we got out of this tin was an EX. It's kind of lame, guys. Hey, I've opened up so many amazing products with such good pull rate or bad pull rates and gotten lucky. Every now and then, as you know, you're just not going to pull anything. That's kind of why I'm happy that I'm not spending so much money anymore. Because luckily enough, I can sell product and kind of, get my money back and even extra with some of my older product. But those of you that are out there in Pokemon hobby, right now, again, is a good time to buy. Not so much vintage and mid-era because that stuff's going way up in price. But, modern stuff like, we found this Team Rocket tin, Target. You can find Phantasma Flames products. And every day I see more and more articles, posts about product in different stores. So you're going to be able to find product. I do feel, though, the new year is going to start bad at the end of January, in my opinion, with a horrible schedule release for Ascended Heroes. The set looks amazing, but you're not going to be able to find product. And then you got to wait each month for new product. I don't understand it, and you might disagree with me, and I hope I'm wrong, that they just have so much product, it's everywhere. I feel that because of the, in my opinion, awful decision on the release of product, and again, it might be because they just can't print it fast enough, it could be. Because of that fact, and because there has been no new Pokemon English set released since Phantasmal, which honestly is kind of what people that have been around said, it was not going to be that big of a deal after a few weeks. And now you can go out there and find it everywhere. Because again, it's cheaper to buy the cards individually than to buy the packs and get nothing. Economically, it's not smart to do. You can spend hundreds of dollars and not get the Charizards. You might as well just go buy the Charizards. They're probably still dropping in value. You can buy the master set and save yourself the hassle. Yeah, it's fun to open packs, open other sets. Again, in my opinion. You do what you got to do. But because of that, the demand for something new and exciting is going to be so high come the end of January. People are going to be itching for anything. They're going to be buying Pokemon product from other countries just to get something new. Like, you got Mega Dream out there. Cards look great, but they're going to come out in Ascendant Heroes in about a month. So if you can hang in there, again, do what you want. I'm just not a fan of opening Japanese product when I can just get it in English eventually. So I hope I'm wrong, but I do feel that Ascendant Heroes is going to be a true challenge to find product without paying scalper prices. Right now, scalpers are out there scalping sneakers. I think the biggest thing now is they're scalping One Piece because of the God Packs that you can weigh in stores. And One Piece is just going through the roof anyway because, things go in phases. I mean, Pokemon is in a slow time as far as scalpers and collectors in a way. And how do you know? You can find product in the store. And again, it's a good thing. I'm not complaining about that. That's a good thing. I feel that Ascendant Heroes is going to reignite all the bad things about Pokemon that we've been complaining about this whole 2024. I do hope that retailers maintain their limits so that everybody's got a shot at least to get Ascendant Heroes if you are able to get there to restock and you are able to get there on release day. I'm hoping there's enough product for those people. But again, if you're not able to do that, because most of the time it happens during the day when you're at work or school, you're not going to find that on the shelves like you can find Phantasmal Flames right now on the shelves. So, Pokemon has gotten better. It's healing right now. Come the end of January, all bets are off, I feel. So, batten down the hatches. Get ready for it. But we're going to get back into crazy Pokemon again at the end of January because Ascendant Heroes is a beautiful, amazing specialty set. And with the 4-month staggered release of different product, I don't know. I don't agree with it. But again, I'm sure there's a reason for it that was probably out of Pokemon's control because of printing constraints, if you will. But sorry we didn't get any better hits, guys. This is just going to go into my bulk collection of stuff that I'm going to sell. I actually have a card shop in my city that takes bulk, so make money on bulk too. It's great. And I actually found a gold. Yes, I know people might think it's absolutely insane, but if you've opened packs, especially if you stream pack opening, you're going to potentially miss a card here and there, especially as much as I babble sometimes. I did not know that I had pulled the gold Mega Lucario out of Mega Evolution, but I've already got a buyer lined up to sell it to. So, luckily for me, again, it's helping out. I can sell that. So yeah, I ended up pulling both gold cards on the Mega Evolution. It's absolutely crazy, the luck I've had. And it's just fun. I love Pokemon again. Definitely hope to open some of the Ascendant Heroes product when it comes out. I'm hoping to find it, but I don't think I'm going to be one of those people running around like I used to, where I knew where all the restocks were and what time to be there. I'll just wait until it falls in my lap and get a couple. That's all. Because again, I'm not going to be a hardcore person out there buying Pokemon, opening tons of product. I can't do it anymore. It doesn't mean I can't enjoy the hobby. It means I have to do it responsibly. And I'm going to get excited with you guys with new set releases. We're going to talk about some news now and then. I do appreciate your support. I hope you guys don't mind me chatting about this for a little bit here. It was fun to open some product. I wish we would have had better hits, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. So good luck out there in a while. Enjoy the next month where you should be able to find Pokemon product quite readily in stores, readily available for you. But come the Ascendant Heroes set release, I think it's going to be a challenge for everybody. But I'd love to be wrong. If I'm wrong, come back and comment in about a month and say, hey, you were dead wrong. There's so much product we can't buy enough. There's tons for everybody, which would be great. But I just don't foresee that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a little while since I released a video. We're probably going to do at least one a week just to kind of, touch base with everybody, say hi, let you guys know again I appreciate you, and open up some product or another, whether it's a couple packs, whether it's, like a tin we found, booster bundle maybe. Again, I'm only going to be buying it at MSRP too. I'm not going to be buying anything at the market, which I don't condone, unless like right now you can maybe get a good deal from the scalpers trying to dump their product. But again, maybe you don't want to help them either because they kind of ruined it. most of 2024. It's up to you. Do what works best for you. Again, guys, Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Still trying to grow that channel. We want to keep going. We want to keep getting more subscribers. So see you guys in the next one. Woo!